Human race, the rainbow of human race, Jyotsna Sari.
It was a very tough job. Research report and preparing a speech. I was confused, lost. I was going to withdraw unless I came across an article in one of the dailies, then it clicked to me. Then still as a research report and speech, I always try to speak from my heart. Because I believe whatever flows from the heart has immense influence. It doesn't have wings, but it flies high into the sky. दिल से जो बात निकलती है, दिल से जो बात निकलती है, असर रखती है, पर नहीं ताक़ते परवाज़ मगर रखती है. Dear Toastmaster of the day, ladies and gentlemen, according to the National Health Profile of the Bureau of the Central Bureau of Health Intelligence, India has registered an improved sex ratio. Don't worry, I'm not talking about that sex. As per the report, the sex ratio number of females per 1,000 males has improved from 933 to 943. Yet there is a huge gap between the number of men and women. If left undisturbed, this ratio naturally stays at 1:1 with a slight margin of 5% plus or minus. The tradition of son preference has distorted these natural sex ratios in large parts of Asia and North Africa. In India, alarming figures are from Uttar Pradesh, with only 908 females per 1,000 males. Punjab, 893. Sikkim, 889. Jammu and Kashmir, 883. Haryana, 877. Delhi, 866. And Chandigarh, with as low as only 818 females per 1,000 males. Son preference through sex determination and sex selective abortion leads to higher female mortality. This preference is mainly because of three reasons. Number one, sons have higher wage earning capacity. Number two, they continue the family line. Number three, generally they are the recipients of inheritance. On the other hand, girls are often considered to be an economic burden because of the dowry system. Number two, after marriage they become members of their husband's family. Finally, they don't have a responsibility for the parents in their illness and old age. In the early 1990s, there were 100 million women less than the number of men across the developing world. Today, there are an estimated 18 million less females in India and China alone. The large number of surplus males comes from very poor families, and their inability to get married leads to antisocial behavior and violence. It's a threat to stability and security. If sexual needs are to be met, it leads to a large expansion of the sex industry and other unacceptable things like coercion and trafficking. The sex industry has expanded in the last decade, and there's an increase in women trafficking. So, ladies and gentlemen, what is the remedy? Nothing can be done in the short run to reduce the current excess of young males, but much could be done to reduce sex selection now so that it benefits the next generation. Steps should be taken to reduce the sex discrimination. Already there are laws forbidding feticide and infanticide, but they need to be enforced very strictly. For kidnapping and trafficking, there are harsh penalties, but detection is very difficult. Finally, and more importantly, equal social and economic rights for both men and women should be guaranteed. Ladies and gentlemen, women, they are very special. Whether they are our mothers, sisters, wives, or daughters, they are very important. Do you agree with me?
Yes.
We get that saccharine feeling and feel like a child in a sweet shop each time we look at them. After all, women are the rainbow of human race. They are the music and the warmth of our heart.